This authority is all about just your intuitive knowing. So let's learn more about this one. Splenic authority is one that is all about the intuitive body. It is all around this just knowing and intuition, because the spleen rules your intuition and your body's intuition and everything about your body. So this is one that's really, really instinctual and immediate. I'm going to bring up my body graph and my arrow. The way that you have a splenic authority is if your spleen is defined, as you can see here, it's colored in, and you don't have a defined emotional solar plexus and you don't have a defined sacral, but your spleen is defined. That is a splenic authority. You can only have this authority if you are a projector or a manifester, because reflectors don't have any centers defined, and manifested generators and generators have your sacral defined. So if you're a manifesting generator or a generator, you either have a sacral authority or an emotional authority. So the splenic authority is only for projectors and manifestors. With a splenic authority, this is truly tapping into your body and your body's intuition and intuitive knowing. This is an immediate, almost a second or two of your body giving you an answer when you're presented with a decision. It takes 8 seconds for your mind to kick in. Once you're presented with information, it takes 8 seconds for your mind to kick in. And so, especially with a splenic authority, you do not want your mind to kick in because your body is telling you immediately. And so you don't want your mind to take over. You don't want your mind to start thinking and overanalyzing things. And when we start overthinking and overanalyzing things, we're making things way more complicated than they need to be, because our bodies can tell us things. Our bodies and our energetic field perceive things way beyond what the mind can perceive, especially with this splenic center being defined and being your authority. It is able to sense things before that the mind can't even sense or perceive, like I said. So it's really getting to know what that yes feels like in your body and what that no feels like in your body, so that you can, when you're presented with a decision, immediately go and feel into that before your mind kicks in and kind of muddies up the water for you. So tapping into your intuition and what a yes and a no feel like for your body. This is my definition, so I can talk to you from my experiences of what it feels like for me. It might be a little bit different for you, so you might want to experiment by asking yourself simple questions that you already know the answers to. You already know what a yes is, and then you can feel into, what does a yes feel like for me? And what does a no feel like for me, by asking these simple questions. As I experimented with this more and as I became more aware of what my yeses or nos were, this is what it started to feel like for me. So obviously with a yes, I felt very expanded, but I also felt like a tingly sensation in my body, and I felt like lighter and almost like a pulling towards, a pulling forward and a pulling towards. So it's that expansion, that lightness, and like an openness. Whereas when I felt a no, it was very contracted and this heavy feeling. I felt like there was like a weight on me, pushing me down. So this was really, and especially here actually too, like this heaviness in my chest as well. So this could be very personal for you, or you could have the very same experiences that I have. But the key is tapping into and learning what your yes and your no are. The other thing to note is that if you are not gaining clarity, if it's not that clear yes feeling or that clear no feeling, that means that it is a no for now, because the spleen doesn't wait. If you are presented with a decision, you need to listen immediately, because it will be quick. The body will send you a quick signal, and if you're not paying attention, you could miss it. And then 8 seconds later, your mind kicks in. So this is one of those authorities where it is a very instantaneous decision-making authority. And you are going to know, you might just have this sense of knowing whether it's a yes or a no for you. So listening to that, learning that, and becoming in tune with your body is crucial for this authority. If you have a splenic authority, I would love to hear what your yeses and nos are and how you've been experimenting with this and seeing some magic unfold in your life by letting me know in the comments below. Or if you'd like to learn a little bit more about your type, your energy, your authority, your centers, and any other astrological placements that you may have, I encourage you to download the Foundations Guide, which you can find in my header above or the description below. Or if you'd like a do-it-all-for-you type of experience, you can book a session or a reading with me where I give you all of this information and more, and also practical, tailored tips for your specific design. I know that once you start listening to your body and letting the logic and reasoning of the mind go, especially with this splenic authority, where it's really about that in-the-moment decision-making, which, by the way, I don't think I mentioned, it could change the next day. So if it's a no for now, you might be presented with a decision tomorrow and it's a yes. So listening to that in-the-moment decision-making and tapping into this experiment of dropping into the body for making aligned decisions for you, you're going to find that you are more magnetic and that magic starts unfolding in your life because your body is leading you in the direction of your purpose. It's been real, my friends. I'll see you next time.